All right, we are here with Braun Dabney. This is take number 2 with Braun from Crop, a badass fucking stoner doom band from Lexington, fucking Kentucky. Hello, Braun.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I like that.
Hey, hey guys, how's it going? In internet webs land out there, interwebs net land out there, net.com.
Net.com.
Are we on the YouTubes? I've heard about this.
You crack me up. Um, so let's see. In take 1, I think we talked about you guys were working on some new music.
We are, and man, since we talked, I'm so glad that we got to redo this because, like, there's so much more that I get to talk about now
Okay.
that I didn't get to last time, and we can get to that later because I teased the living shit out of you in the last one.
You fucking
And
did,
it
dude.
was good though, wasn't it? Was it not good for me to
Yeah.
hold back? Okay. Um. Oh, new music. Yeah. So, yeah, man. We've been working on new stuff. We don't have a tentative plan of a release. We're just really trying to write the best fucking album we can. And man, I'm telling you, we got some certified FDA bangers. Like, I mean, some of Mark's lyrics he's writing on this new stuff is insane. Like, I'm like hooks, catchy. Like, dude can make one word a hook, and it is nuts. Like, it is. I am so overly excited about the new stuff we're working on. I mean, we released 1056, and we debuted a song called "Goddamn." We played it live a couple of times. We might keep playing it live. We might tuck it away. We might bring something else back out. I don't, we're kind of in that phase of writing where we're just going to kind of like sample some stuff and not even tell you it's new. Just throw it in there. You're going to know because like we only have like 7 songs out. So if it's not one of those, it's probably new. um, but yeah, so we're looking. I would like to say fall, but like I'm also under the opinion that like I want vinyl and I want this release to be really like done right.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking like, fall's cool, but it could be next spring. I mean, it could turn into like right now we're talking about an EP, but like it could turn into a 10 song. Like, I mean, we're really to that point where like we're powering through some stuff and like I mean whatever feels right at the end of this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We might do some studio time in May and kind of like either it wind up being pre-pro or it's going to be like, basically to just like, let's go in, let's take these, let's see what they sound like, let's pick it apart, let's see where we can improve, and then we're going to kind of just like take it from there. But like I said, we really want to release the absolute best thing we can do. Like in our minds, we're all getting old. It's like, how many more chances do we get to be in a fucking like a band like this? And it's cool. People are enjoying it and streaming us. And we got that record. We got the debut coming out with Third House
THC. Yep.
Communications, Reagan. So he's doing that. Is it really THC? Did I just put THC to? Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, come on! That is, we signed to THC Records, man. Fuck
Dude,
yeah!
do you know how long it took? I just figured it out about 2 weeks ago. I'm like Third House Communications, and it took Reagan posting about it for me to go, oh, duh, like that makes
That's
sense.
so good. I love it. I love that we're coming out on THC.
It's perfect.
But yeah, so we got that vinyl coming out, and like after that, and like we're just man stoked about some of these shows coming up. Stoked about Legalize Lex coming up. Like I mean, all kinds of
dude. Legalize Lex is going to be a fucking banger.
Yeah. We just announced that we got Howling on that, and that was kind of like my been waiting, and it could have happened, but it couldn't have happened, and like just you got to like keep things under wraps. You don't want to talk about stuff. Like you can't like say too much. But man, as soon as I got Howling out, I was like able to breathe again with this. I'm just like, oh my God, cool. And I had about 20 minutes of like not freaking out. And then like something happened. And then I started freaking out about something else again. I think my dog needs to go out. I'm going to let my dog out real quick.
All right. No, you're
She
good.
was
I get it.
crying, and my wife is not here.
I'm
She went to the
here
bar. Did you see that? I posted a story of her last night. She's got like her little dinosaur and she's like all cuddled up with it. And it's like the cutest fucking thing in the world.
I'll have to see.
Yeah. She's
Hell yeah.
I love my dog to death. I love both of my dogs, but like Dolly's my baby girl.
Yeah, we've got three. Camille is the oldest. That's my like
Yeah, yeah,
that's my bitch. She
yeah,
had another dog that I shared with an ex that was she was probably 100-pound pit bull.
yeah,
And when we split, the ex took it. Well, my who is my wife now was like, "Hey, we should get another dog." And my sister said, "Hey, we just had this weird litter. You want one?"
yeah,
Yeah. So we fucking drove to
yeah,
her house and
yeah.
her
Both of we have a 14-year-old like Lhasa Apso Shih Tzu. He's a rescue, so like they said he was something, but man, you don't know what he is. But he's just one of those little fluffy, long-haired dogs, and he's awesome. But he's 14, and he's a grumpy ass old man. Like he sleeps like 98% of the time, and then he's pissing on something if he's not sleeping. Like it's
uh,
and then Dolly's 2.5. Uh,
okay.
but yeah, I mean, dogs. I like dogs. Everybody
Yeah.
likes dogs.
Mine are 12, 11, and 5, maybe.
Yeah,
She'll be 5 this year.
yeah, that's a good spread.
Yeah. My wife's like, we should get another dog. I'm like, listen, I love them. I love them to death, obviously, right? And I love my cat, but when they go, I want to have some time like animalless.
No way. I want like 90 dogs.
Hmm.
Like I want like 100 acres and 90 dogs.
Like
But
I like to travel.
I
So,
mean, I'll just have somebody come take care of the dogs when I'm traveling.
dude, I
My
had
wife's there.
two people. I was like, okay, we were gone for 2 weeks last summer, going out west and back, took the kids, and we had my niece and then my buddy's son. We're both like, yeah, we'll watch the dogs. So she was gonna stay he most of the time, and he was only here for a weekend.
Yeah.
Locked himself out of the house. Like, you son of a bitch.
Just for a weekend?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have gotten a window. I would have gotten in the house.
Yeah.
You might have had to fix something when you got back, but I'd have gotten in the house.
Yeah. He calls me like, locked out of the house. I'm like, all right, dude, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Uh, but so I'm like, fuck it. I just either the dogs go with us or we just don't have any more dogs.
Yeah, we're talking about doing a road trip out west and just like go to places we can smoke a bunch of weed, go to Denver for a little bit, and I'm the whole time I'm just like, will you just hop in the car and take the dogs with us? Like it
Yeah.
sounds sick. Let's go. So I think that's like summer trip or something maybe.
Dude, it's so gorgeous out there. Um,
Yeah.
we went through so we did. We drove through Kansas. Well, it was like Indiana, Missouri,
Yeah.
Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Colorado, Utah,
Yeah.
Nevada, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas.
Northern and southern there and
Yeah.
back. I've done northern twice. I've done southern I think twice now. And then I've flown back and forth multiple times, but I've
Yeah.
done the drive like a handful of times, and it's just like, and I like the idea of just like driving a while, and then it's like I'm gonna get drunk in Flagstaff tonight, and you just like go to Flagstaff and find some little look up dive bar on Google, and you're like find some little dive bar, maybe there's a show going on, or but yeah, it's I like
Yeah.
that shit about
Well,
trips
me too. And
about out there.
because I'm a freaking nerd, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, what can we do? So I look and we do about everything I want to do the whole way. And we get to Arizona and I'm like, we need to go to Winslow. And she's like, why? Like, what do you mean, why? Like, we got to go to Winslow so I can stand on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. So we stand on the corner. I didn't know that there's a cafe like kitty corner from where you standing. It's called Flatbed Fords.
Huh.
I'm like, oh, that can we go have lunch there or something, please? She's like,
Yeah.
no. I'm like, all right, whatever.
I would have went to Flatbed. I would at least went in for like a piece of pie and coffee. Like we're
Like,
not gonna have lunch, but we're having pie and coffee there.
uh, and I didn't realize, I know how popular it is, but I didn't realize that when we got there. Now we were there at like 9:30 in the morning. There is a
Yeah,
line of people taking photos on that whole corner. I'm like,
yeah,
holy shit, dude! I had to wait like 15 minutes to get my turn.
yeah, yeah. And then still have people all around you, like
Yeah,
insane.
I'm like, that's wild. All right,
Yeah.
so no timeline on the new album.
Nope.
Definitely want vinyl.
It's coming though. It is coming. It is coming. It's coming along. We're chugging along. We're making progress. We just it's gonna be good. It's gonna be
Hell
real
yeah,
good.
I'm sure it
Yeah. So,
is. Uh,
yeah.
you guys have a run with Horseburner coming up. Is it?
Starting Thursday. It's just like it's this. So it starts in Lexington this Thursday, the 15th,
Yep,
February 15th. I don't even know if this will be out. The 15th, February 15th, we're at Green Lantern with Swamp Hawk. Fucking love Swamp Hawk. The next night, February 16th, Johnson City, Tennessee, uh, which is east of the Cumberland Gap, not west of the Cumberland Gap.
correct.
Uh,
Because it's like
yeah,
the Tri-Cities. You've got Bristol,
yeah,
Johnson City,
yeah.
and
That song, that Wagon Wheel song, I'm heading west of the Cumberland Gap. It's like, dude, Johnson City's east, you dick, you know? So it's east of the Cumberland Gap, but we're going to Johnson City, Tennessee for the night. We're gonna also Horseburner. I mean, we did say that Horseburner. This is us and Horseburner. This is Crop and Horseburner. It's actually Horseburner and Crop, more or less. Like it's fucking Horseburner. Which those guys have a new album coming out. I hope I get to hear it on this run. I really do. I'm just throwing that out there, guys. If you want to see that. So we're going to Johnson City with Horseburner playing with Windrider at the Hideaway. And then we're going to Ye Olden Magnolia Dome on February 17th. We're playing with Baptized, Horseburner, Crop. You
yep.
want to talk about a place that, like, I mean, I might die anytime I walk into Magbar. It's gonna happen one day.
Oh,
Either that or I just like have to move in, you know.
I felt like I might die in there for 20 years now. Like,
Well, hopefully I get another 20 out of it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
like I'm like, ooh, what's going on in here? Yeah, many stories in that place.
But yeah, that's gonna be a fun little run. It's actually our first shows of this year. Took a little break. We've been writing, been doing stuff throughout the half of December and most of January. And that's when some of this magic started happening with new stuff. So it's good. And we're yeah, that's the first run for the year. I'm pretty freaking stoked on it, guys.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
can come out and buy me beers so I can shotgun them because I like to shotgun beers for you. And yeah, we're gonna play some music and it's gonna be a good time, man. I'm just stoked we get to do it in Horseburner. I'm gonna say Horseburner 3 more times. Horseburner, Horseburner, Horseburner. I mean, come
And
the
they
fuck on,
appear.
Horseburner, dude.
It's like
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
God, I wish Matt Strobe would walk through here with a bottle of Evan Williams. Been, yeah, son of a bitch, I'm in. And I'm like, you want to talk about somebody I'm gonna get in trouble with on this run? It's fucking Matt. Me and Matt are not meant to spend more than 20 minutes together. It's one of us is getting arrested. So there used to be a strip club in Johnson City. It was the first time I went to Johnson City. It was called the Fuzzy Hole.
Of course it
There's
was.
this strip club called the Fuzzy Hole. It was like a vampire themed strip club. So when we went back like last year and we're going through Johnson City, I'm like Googling it and the Fuzzy Hole's not there anymore. It's like a different strip club, but it's like BYOB. And you could have like a like a 6-pack and a bottle,
A bottle.
like an entire bottle just for you. And I'm like, you know how much alcohol that is? It's nice.
Yeah, because they don't sell it. So there was a place in Nashville called Christie's, and we did the same thing. Like me and a couple of buddies, we'd get a bottle and a case of beer, and we'd head there and we'd get our table, and they'd bring us our mixers or whatever and hang out. And the first time I went there, at the time I was a server and a cook at Rafferty's
Yeah.
in Cool Springs. So I met this chick and I was like, oh, she's cute. So we talked, we exchanged numbers, and then we go to Christie's and look who appears. And I was just like, huh, funny seeing you here. And she was like, oh God. I'm like, no, it's totally fine. Like I'm good.
By the way, how much is that full contact dance right
Like,
now? I'm gonna buy it from my homie. He's always wanted one. I don't want one.
oh,
Actually, like my bachelor strip club stories. This is my bachelor party. There used to be this place in Richmond, Kentucky, like 15, 20 miles south of Lexington. And it was called the Manhattan Club. Everybody just called it the Shitty Titty. And so we were there one night, and my buddy, this girl like bends over, and my buddy Adam, like my friend Dave, grabs my friend Adam's face and just like slams it in the stripper's butthole. He comes out and he's got like brown on his nose.
oh,
He had pink eye like the 2 days later. Motherfucker's got pink eye. He just can't leave his house. He's just like rubbing his eyes, all fucked up.
so
Yeah,
the
dude.
shitty. That's why it's called
At the shitty titty, man. Yeah.
Go to the shitty titty. You're gonna get pink eye.
We called it the dirty asshole after that.
Dude, that's hilarious. Oh, oh God. Okay, so we've got new music. We've got
Yeah.
the Horseburner run this weekend. We have Legalize Lex.
Well, before that, we have this is what we talked May 30th.
The Restless Spirit, March
Restless
30th.
Spirit, Temple of the Fuzzwitch, Fair Ring, and Crop at Portal.
Yeah,
And you want to talk? That's a party. That's good.
That's
That's another party.
Yep.
That is 100%. Like I think we talked about how much I like Restless Spirit in the last one
Yep.
that will never get aired. But man, dude, they just got hooks, man. They got some really catchy hooks, and the riffs are real good. And man, I just can't get over how good that album is. That new album they have, it is, and I'm stoked we get to play with them while they're out supporting and doing that. And then Temple of the Fuzzwitch has got a new album coming out in Ripple, so that's pretty freaking sick. Good for those guys.
Oh, The Obsessed was debuting their new album tonight.
I know. I was like looking at the clock, like, am I gonna be off of this in time so I can go stream this new? Can we just stream it together after this?
I'm down. Like I was jamming out to them earlier.
Once it's over, we're gonna all go to Bandcamp. We're gonna stream this album. I'll pull the computer out so I can get in the live chat. We'll just talk shit in the live chat. I'm so down. While we're here, yeah, man, I'm down. This is so good.
That's hilarious. So
I was like, I knew when he said 6:30, I was like, he's gonna listen to that live stream.
That's
good guy. I like that because if we started at 8, I'd be like, oh,
yeah. I was like, oh, we could do it at 8. And like honestly, I woke up this morning, I was hacking shit up, just nasty green.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's not fucking good. So I've been doped up on cold medicine all day. Like I've got
Dick, you're robo tripping over here.
Yeah. Without the trip.
Yeah. Back in the day when we would buy 3 bottles of fucking Robitussin and pound them.
I've been trying to get Fairy Ring.
Yeah.
And every time we miss. Like the last time I was like, oh, we can do it at like 9 o'clock. That's cool. Not realizing that's 10 o'clock for me. Because they're in Central.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna send you a link or whatever. And he goes, hey, are we in the same time zone? I go, what are you in? He goes, Central. I'm like, nope. 9 o'clock ain't gonna work either. Like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
Need you guys who are you gonna talk to, Kyle?
Oh, the whole band.
The whole band? Wow, that's chaos. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Oh man, a whole band interview. Woo!
Dude.
I couldn't. Man, those guys, God, they smoke so much fucking weed. Those 2 twins, Jesus Christ, they got me so fucking high at fucking Ohio Doomed and Stone. And like, I mean, I smoke a lot of weed, but like, it's like, dude, you guys fucking stop. Like, do you ever stop smoking fucking weed, man?
It's like hanging out with Snoop
Jesus
Dogg.
Christ. Yeah, it's fucking insane, man. Like,
I saw this thing with Snoop Dogg today. He was he used to do a lot of mushrooms, so he would chop them up.
I could tell by the way he is. Yeah, that makes sense.
He'd chop them up and put them in his blunt.
Oh, do they smoke like that? Like, can you smoke mushrooms?
I have no
Is that
idea.
a waste of mushrooms? I don't know, man. I mean, you smoke weed. I don't know. It's in you. It's maybe it's like a body buzz thing. Like it's an extra body, but you don't trip as much as you like.
Maybe.
Feel really good, or
I don't
maybe
know.
you trip nuts. Who
So
knows?
he's sitting there with his friends. He rolls up, a bunch of blunts. One of them has mushrooms in it.
Yeah.
They just start passing around. An hour goes by and people are fucking tripping out. He's like, oh yeah, that one had mushrooms in it. I forgot. God damn.
Oh man, imagine that. Imagine like mushroom blunt roulette. Like you roll like 8 blunts for the night, right? One of them's got mushrooms in it. But if you did that, like one would have to have PCP or something in it too, just for like the extra little kick. Can you like? And the thing is, I always joke about PCP because it doesn't exist anymore. I don't think anybody's got a PCP connect. Not that I'd really want to try it more than once, but like I mean, imagine having 8 blunts. One's mushrooms, one's PCP. You
You're in
know?
you're in trouble, is what you are, dude.
Ooh. Not if you. Well, I mean, you wouldn't. What if you got them back to back too, and it was the beginning of the night? Ooh. I feel like you'd be like in a high speed chase movie after that.
Hmm.
You'd have to be.
Yeah. It would look like someone's chasing OJ or something again. Like, oh shit. Um, no, no, you're good. Uh, so let's see. Legalize Lex. Let's talk about that. I know that's something you've been wanting to do for a long time, right?
Yeah, man, legalize like it's something I really mulled over and I wanted it to happen and like I just kept man, like, can I do this? Can I not do this? And last summer, uh after doing a couple festivals and like, just being around, I'm like, dude, I gotta do this in Lexington. Lexington needs this. Lexington's community needs this. I need to bring enough bands to come in that like we'll get people from Cincy, we'll get people from Louisville. And then I was like, man, and then like it was gonna be like 6 bands. And then it was gonna be, and then I was like, well, if I'm gonna do six, I was like, I'd like to do 12. I'd like to do an all-day thing. And then that's when we talked about moving to Dallas Bar and having a Dallas Bar because they have 2 stages. They have an outside stage and they have an inside stage. So we're
Awesome.
gonna have 2 bands, and it'd be like the first like 8 bands is just like shotgun style, like fucking 536, 636, like bop, 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 back and forth. And I think the last, maybe it's first 8. It's the first lot. First half of the day is like just like bop, because most people when they're done, when a band's done, you want to go outside and smoke. You want to go to the bar, you want to go outside and smoke, you want to piss. And it's like, well, if we just have a band going off, everybody's going outside to smoke weed, smoke what fucking ever. Like, bam, then you got fucking Fairy Ring playing outside, and then you walk back in and Bless Black's fucking playing inside. And then, like, it's gonna be tight, man. And then Howling's on it. That's sick. We got Country Boy Brewery as a sponsor this year, and
Hell
they're
yeah.
gonna like fill the place full of like fucking good craft beer and good stuff. They're going to can us a Legalize Lex beer. From what I heard, I don't like it. It's in the works. I hope it really works out. I want it to. If it doesn't, I mean, I feel like me asking that, it's like this is for one day. I need so many drunks to drink all these beers if they can this beer for us. Like so, but if not, we'll have something. We'll have it on. They have it. They're making it. They're making this they're making this beer for Legalize. And yeah, so we'll at least have it on draft. And it's beer. It's just for us. Can't ever have it afterwards. I don't think they'll ever make it again. Maybe they will. I don't know.
So there's a brewery here, mile wide, that did a beer for oh, the festival used to be called Pete Fest.
P Fest.
Pete.
Oh, Pete Fest.
Yeah.
Like for
So
Pete and Pete? The show Pete and Pete?
no,
Oh,
a guy named Pete Jones. He took his
okay.
life.
Oh,
And
okay. So it was like
yeah.
okay. Yeah,
So
tight. I mean,
so they
not
did.
tight that, but
Yes,
like, yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did a beer for him every year, probably up until probably 2 or 3 years ago.
Gotcha.
And I think the only reason they stopped doing it is because we got some other beer sponsors going on.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, so Country Boy's gonna do a beer. We're Foul Sounds has signed up to do some cool stuff. I'm not allowed to talk about it yet. So that's they want to keep it under wrap, and like it's just a surprise. So Foul Sounds got some cool stuff under works for it, but they are a sponsor. And then we got a fucking Blood Witch Unlimited, and he's like a horror clothing brand.
Okay.
He also does screen printing and stuff like that. So we got him. We got Apparel Hot Sauce. Apparel's doing, and then he also owns Dookie Shoe Seeds, which is, if you've seen Crop lately, we have branded seed packs. Okay, hold on. It's Dookie Shoe Seeds, but he made us in our own strain. It's called Blind Spot.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, man. So, but yeah, so they're a sponsor too. I think I got everybody. Did I say 5? Dookie Shoes, Apparel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it. And then the bands, man. I feel like I got the best bands in the fucking region.
Dude,
I mean, we got Shiki, we got Scryer, we got Crop, we got Swamp Hawk, we got Howling.
Fairy Ring.
We got Blessed Black, we got Lordship, we got Fair Ring. We got some up and coming Lexington guys. We got Period Sex, we got Avoid Thinking. Sunbear. Fucking Sun. I was like, man, there's one. It's in there. Sunbear. Fucks, dude. We played with Sunbear in Nashville, and it might have been their first or second show, and every member of Crop was just like, these dudes are so fucking like, so like, yeah, and Lordship's fucking great. Like, dude, man, Blessed Black. I mean, how good is that new Blessed Black? Did you get a little sneak peek of that?
Oh yeah. Like you, I listen to it about every day.
Oh my god, dude! Like I just I mean, it's just there. It's living there. It's living in my fucking brain,
dude. Like Asunder.
What's the first track's name? I'm bad with song names.
Asunder.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Every time I
hear vocals on that, fucking yeah, it's so big. It's so fun. I mean, those boys need a record label. They need a tour bus. They just need to go ahead and get it over with. Sony, pick them motherfuckers up and let them. Like, they're so good, dude.
Dude, I tell you, I'm with you. I think they absolutely need that support. I feel like where they're going, especially doing this whole, and the seasons, the 4 volumes.
Yeah.
By the end of it, I think there's going to be so much fucking talk about them because they're tight. Murphy's voice is out of this fucking world, dude.
Yeah. They're good. It's good. It's good. I mean, I like when Murphy sent it to me, like, I don't know, like he sent it to me and I was like busy one day and I was like, man, I'll listen to it on the ride home, and I forgot. And then like 2 days later, I'm like, fuck, I have that new Blessed Black or that EP. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna put it on. I was like a long drive and I listened to it like I was on a long enough drive. I listened to it like 3 times. And I was like, I gotta give it a break. Like I listened to it was a 9 song at that point because I listened to all 3 songs fucking 3 times a piece. Yeah. Like, and it's so good. And I can't wait to hear some of that shit live.
I know.
Like if they don't play some of that shit at Legalize, I'm gonna kick them all. I'm gonna kick them all.
He should, because I think at that point, like he's talking about starting to release the singles end of this month, beginning of next. Oh, shit. Don't do that, dude.
Ooh, if I die on camera, it'd be fucking perfect, man.
It'd go viral.
Oh God, you'd be so big.
I don't want you to die though, dude. We've got some shows to go hit up still. Come on.
Yeah, man. I gotta hear that new Obsessed album. I can't not hear the new Obsessed album.
I know, right?
That's been the running joke all year. It's like I can't. Like, okay, look here, bro. You can't die until after Maryland Doom Fest. Like, just stay alive until then. Like, don't get in a car wreck. Don't don't die choking on your own vomit. Don't die choking on someone else's vomit.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Don't spontaneously combust. Like, none of those things need to happen between now and Maryland Doom, because like that's probably one of the things I'm most excited about.
That would be really fucking cool.
Yeah, man. We're playing the Friday. I think we're playing at like 9:10.
That's a good slot too.
Yeah, we're playing at like 9:10. I mean, dude, JB hit us up. Man, it feels like forever ago. I don't know, man. It was last summer. I think like he hit us up last summer and just like the simplest like booking email ever, and was like, "Yo, you boys want to play Doomfest?" And I was just like, I knew who he was, and I'm just like, he like slid in my DMs, and I was like, "Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir, I do." Like that's bucket list shit, bro. Like, yes. And like so we I just said yeah, and like he kind of like me and him talked back and forth, and like he started posting Bloodshot stuff, and I was like checking out his bands and like looking at old Doomfest and like just getting stoked on just like, oh man, we're gonna get ass, like we're gonna play like 315 slot or something. I was like, I don't fucking care where he puts us. I just want to play. I want to go party for the whole week, like whatever. And then the flyer came out, and we were like a logo band, and I'm like, oh shit. Like sick. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. Our logo's on it. Like that's fucking sick, dude. And like, and I just like I think what to say 9:10, something like
Yep.
that, 9:15, 9:10, 9:15. I think it's 9:10 actually. I want to say I'm for sure Friday at 9:10 we're playing. I want to say we're playing the cafe stage. I'm not sure the exact name of the cafe, and I feel really bad, but like I've had a few drinks, and I don't want to just botch the name, but it's like the cafe stage. So we're playing that stage, and man, I just like it's gonna be really hard not to just like go insanely nuts at that. Like I know I'm gonna lose myself, and then I'm gonna become Megatron, and then once that guy comes out to party, he's just there for the rest of the weekend, dude. So like I'm just there, and it's gonna be a good time. And I am so freaking stoked about it. And like that's all. I think that's the only shows I can really talk about at this point. But like Maryland,
Now you can talk about all of them.
well, we're playing Pittsburgh the night before Maryland. We're playing Maryland Doom with like Red Beardwall.
Okay.
They're playing Maryland Doom, and then like they're still looking for support. And then I think we're playing Cleveland the night before with Weed Demon.
Where are you guys
So
playing?
we're gonna do
Cleveland.
Not Cleveland, Columbus.
Oh, okay.
So in Columbus we're playing at a place called Dirty Dungarees. It's like a mosh and wash. It's like a laundromat / punk hardcore like doom metal venue.
Okay.
And so we saw it the last time we played. There's like a show going on. I was like, man, I want to play at the laundromat. Like, when was the last time you played at a weird ass place? I was like, so yeah. So like when we started hitting up Jordan from Weed Demon about it, I was like, man, we can play Space Bar, and he was like, we can play Space Bar. He's like, no, man, you got to play the Mosh and Wash. And I was like, yes. And it was Dirty Dungarees. It's such a good name for a laundromat / music venue.
The only other place that I knew like that was Sudsy Malone's in Cincinnati.
I was trying to remember the name of that place. I don't know when it was open, and it might be before my time, but like I just like. But I feel like it's not, man, because it was across from Buster's, right?
I don't really remember.
Oh, not Buster's. Shit, not Buster's. What's the venue? Bogart's, right across from Bogart's, wasn't it?
I feel like it was.
Or if was Bogart's a different name then? I don't know, but man, like
no, it was.
I was telling
Bogart's
somebody
then.
about it. Like I was telling like Zach or somebody about. He was like, that's weird as the laundromat venue, and I'm just like, no, man, there used to be one in Cincinnati. Like all these dudes, but yeah, man, laundromat music venue. If we could get a funeral home to book us, I would be super stoked on it.
So I was talking with just speaking of funeral home, Chris Enriquez from Spotlights.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I love Spotlights. My favorite hoodies are Spotlights hoodie. I fucking wear it all the time. I love Spotlights.
I do not have a Spotlights
probably 6
hoodie.
or 7 times. Like every time they played Lexington, I've seen them. Me and Josh Flowers from Swamp Hawk would go to Cincinnati and see them play. If they go to Louisville, I'm going to go see them play.
Did you guys go see them play when they were with Shiner in Cincinnati?
Yes.
I was at that show.
Man, yeah, I was there. I was drunk, and
there was
a lot of people there. It should have been way more packed.
Yeah.
It snowed that night. So actually,
remember.
We drove up and we went across the street to Motor to get some food and like have a couple burgers. And we're sitting there drinking burgers and eating burgers because that's what you do when you're in Cincinnati. Yeah. And then I had to meet Marcus, the dude that prints our shirts and prints all our stuff. and I did like a merch pickup from him, and then we went across the street and like checked out the show. It was like Knife the Symphony, Shiner, and Spotlights.
Those guys are fucking good too. Knife the
Dude,
Symphony.
they just played. They played Lexington like last week, and Lung played. Have you heard Lung?
I haven't.
Oh my god, dude! Lung's they're from Cincy, and it's like they have a celloist, and then they have a drummer, and they're like the cello riffs, like not just like fucking like fucking fuzz, like
Hell yeah.
insane, like insane riffs, and then like super slow dramatical stuff, and like I mean all over the place, and weird fucking notes and solos, and like dude, Lung's tight, Lung's real tight. They played Lexington
Hell yeah.
last week. I went. Lexington's been having shows, so like I went and saw that. And then I went to like a hardcore show in the same night. Oh. And I saw Breaker from Louisville play with a couple of like other like Lexington and like other like hardcore bands. And I was like, man, dude, there's all these shows here now. Sick. I feel like I'm 16. We're gonna go to all these shows again. It's so exciting.
Like hooray. Yeah. I just went to see Child Bite last night.
How good? Okay. So, how good was Bad Wires last night?
Dude. Oh my God.
It was like those dudes ain't played in a year and a half. And I know if I was pent up like that, I would not be able to breathe afterwards.
Dude, so fucking good. Like the first band, I don't remember the first band that played, but they were kind of not the fit for the night.
Yeah.
And then Plague 9 they were good. And then Bad Wires fucking crushed.
And like, dude, Bad Wires with Child Bite,
yes.
I always have this thing, like I love Bad Wires so much. And I like that they can just hop on any show. Mm-hmm. And just like they're just Bad Wires. They're just there to fuck your world and play all the notes and just leave the stage. It's like I mean, I would like to decibel off and see who's louder, us or Bad Wires. Because, like, at any given night, it could be either band. Because I know we're fucking loud. Like, I know it hurts your fucking ears. Like, but man, Bad Wires, like, damn, they're so fucking loud. Like,
I was talking to
but them playing with Child Bite, that's what I'm saying. Them playing with Child Bite, like, dude, that's the show. If any other band would have got that show, I'd have been fucking pissed. Yeah, like if I didn't have to work at 5 a.m. on Monday, I'd have fucking been there.
Dude,
like,
it absolutely made sense. And you know, Child Bite's always great when they play. And to see fucking Bad Wires, of course, it was their first show back, just explode on the stage was like, fuck yeah. I was talking to Matt Young from King Parrot last night before I went to the show, and we were talking about bands to check out. And I was like, dude, make sure you fucking check out Bad Wires. They are so fucking good. And he's like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Bad Wires is nuts, man.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Gotta get Corey on here too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Me and him did a little music gear trading recently. I always like trading with dudes that are really into gear. Because like they always have holy grails, and like I have a few random nice things laying around too, and you know, so me and him I traded him a Mesa cab for like an old like 70s Ampeg 810.
Hell yeah.
It's like sick, like Magnavox Air in 1978. Just like, man, he's just swimming in music gear. I mean, if you go to my garage is just full of fun. Like, there's just like there's amps in the house. Like that's not even, and that's just like shit there. If you're cold, they're cold. Bring the vintage cabinets inside.
Bring them inside.
But yeah, man, God, they got such good gear. Oh, I love those guys, man. I love those guys so much. We played our first Louisville show with them and Extinction AD.
I was there.
I think me and you talked about this last time too. So our first Louisville show was booked the Sunday before that Wednesday, me hanging out at Mag Bar on like a Finer Things fish fry like Sunday or something like that. And it was actually funny. That's where I met the dudes in Alamo Black. And the drummer, Daniel from Alamo Black, he's the singer for Hastronaut. Those
Okay.
dudes out of Denver. If you've not heard Hastronaut, you should talk to one of the dudes.
I actually have. They've been showing up a lot, so I'm like,
yeah. They're
I've been
dude, they're
checking them
so
out.
good. Like, yeah, they're so good. But like, man, and we just like those are like homies that like Alamo came back through, and like I was like they hit me up and I was like, yeah, man, I got you guys, like fucking whatever. I was trying to get Hastronaut for Legalize,
Yeah.
and just like the timing and everything, and I'm like, well, dude, I'm gonna do it again next year, so just fucking let me know, like, because like next year, like this year is like I love the lineup this year, and I love how homey everything is. Man, my plans for next year, I just like want to blow it the fuck out. Right, like, and I still want to keep regional bands, and I still want, but I also want some like, I want some fucking bangers. Like, not that we don't have bangers this year. I have bangers. I'm just saying, but like next year, I want it to. I just want it to get bigger. I want to keep doing it. Like, I got the itch now. I got the itch with it, and I don't know, man. I don't even care if I lose money on it at this point. I just want to fucking keep going.
Just do it. Well,
what I'm gonna do? Retire before I die? Come on now. There's too much music gear out there.
No shit.
I like fried chicken way too much to live too long.
Oh God. Well, let me know how I can help you. Like next year, we'll sit down.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I've had a lot of friends reach out. So when I started doing it, like, it just like, I don't know, man. It just like the ball started rolling. I started going, and then like going into it next year, I've had like, you know, like Josh Flowers did our graphic, and he was just like, yo, dude, like I'm already thinking about stuff for next year. And I'm like, bro, I'm just like, I'm going to give it like about 20 or 30 days after the date, and then I'm going to have a meeting with a handful of people that want to like, let's what can, with our powers combined, how can we make this really great next year? And like that's how I want to approach it next year. And I'm not opposed to open it for submissions, but there's a part of it that I really like, that it's curated. And I feel like that's like, maybe that's a really dick thing for me to say.
So here's
but like, I really like how, like, because this year, like literally every band on it was already on the list of bands I wanted, in between 1 and whatever number. And like the main core bands that are there, they all said yes instantly. Like I hit a fair ring, and Kyle was just like, does the Pope fuck little kids? Let's do this.
Well,
but yeah, man. So and then like same with she was just like, yeah, Bob was Beelzebub, as I like to call him. Beelzebub. That's a missed Instagram handle if there's ever been one. But yeah, I asked him. Swamp Hawk was the same way. Murph was just like, let me talk to the guys. Like instant, like it's like, let me talk to the guys. And I swear to God, maybe a minute and a half later, he's like, all the guys are in.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And so like it just kept rolling, you know, like Stormtoker. I honestly, I talked to Stormtoker first. I talked to David Langley from Stormtoker. I think he was actually the first band I hit up, because he does Holler of Doom, and he's got a lot of cool insights. And like, so me and him, like, and I was just like, hey man, do you guys want to play? And he's like, I'm just, yes. Cause like, I was like, it's far enough out. Do you need to ask your guys? He's like, no, I don't need to ask the guys. They're going to be cool with it. Like, we're fucking doing it. And I'm just like, tight. So, I mean, everybody, I feel like every band I asked this year, and I just like, I want to keep that momentum rolling, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like next year could be really fucking cool. And I feel like it could grow. I don't know if that means I need to, you know, rethink the strategy for it, or if I just need to. I like it about Owl's Bar a whole lot, man. I mean, have you been to Owl's Bar yet?
I haven't.
So I think it's kind of like a mag. You know how like legally it only holds so many people, but like they'll push that number a lot a bit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So like, but where we're doing inside outside stages, it changes the rules for everything. Cause like I'm gonna have some vendors outside, and like I've got a big long stretch for where the merch tables are gonna be and the way it's gonna be set up and stuff. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I like. It just like, it feels like this weird, like it just feels like this weird doom metal flea market at this point. It's gonna be great.
Fuck yeah.
Like, Like because I think I'm never gonna call Third House again. THC Records. Fuck off. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. I
You're
think I'm
like,
gonna cry. I made it. I signed to THC Records.
oh,
God damn it! It's never gonna get better than that. It's shit.
Reagan's planning on being at
Yeah, I told
Legalize
him I was
too.
like, bring all your records, sell them, man. Fucking put them up. You
Yeah,
know, if you want to interview bands, man, come interview bands. Do whatever you want to do, man. I don't
dude,
give a shit.
I think
Fucking,
that would be fucking perfect.
I'll put
Like,
you in a corner, man. You can get some video of them playing, do an interview with a band member or two. I mean, I'm down, man.
hell yeah,
I, if you know,
that'd be.
you have a certain set of skills, but yeah, man. I just that's what I wanted to be. I just wanted to be like the most fun homie fest possible, and it's really shaping up to be that.
Well, that's what it should be. You know, you
Yeah,
go there to have a good time and just fucking see some great bands. And
yeah,
there's a lot of great bands. You know, I've not seen Storm Toker either, and I've heard fantastic things about them.
dude, those guys are nuts, man. Like they're nuts. They're like I've seen David playing his fucking like a speedo, wearing a luchador mask, like just sweating. Like I think there's a show Dante, some girl threw panties on the stage. Dante picked them up and wore them like a superhero mask. Like dude, those guys. And then oh man, yeah, dude, getting my feels now. All my boys. I'm so proud of all these fucking dudes and their bands. We're all getting old and we're still in bands. I love it. Fucking
Dude,
keep living them dreams, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams.
well, shit.
Fucking do it. Just write a riff. Write that goddamn riff and then play it for fucking 15 minutes. That's what people really want. And if they don't, I do. So come talk to me and we'll have a good time.
Well, and you're sitting here doing bucket list shit, right? Fucking
Yeah.
Maryland Doomfest. Holy
Fucking
shit.
booking my own festival, Maryland Doom Fest. Like, we got like a potential for a tour in the fall that like looks real cool. And yeah, man, we're just
How long is it?
anywhere between 5 and 10 days.
Okay.
And so I want to lean more, but like the thing is like we only get so much time for more because we all have jobs right now. It's like you got to pay for things. Like bands.
Yeah.
Bands aren't cheap and don't make much money. So like, hey man. But wait, what were we talking about?
Doing shit you want to do. Oh, we were talking about the tour in the fall.
Oh yeah, I can't say much about that. But like I think like I'd really like to do 10 days. That was like my goal going into this year. Like even 9 or 8. Like just push it to where like we're out like a little bit like we did like 3 or 4 like 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, well, if we did 4, let's double that, and then like, and then we got a couple of festivals and like, maybe we'll have some more stuff pop in the fall that's not been announced yet or, so, God damn it, man.
Come on.
Much shit I can fucking tell you and I can't. I just can't. I know you want to hear it, but I can't.
Hell yeah.
After we're done talking, I can tell you some things, but
no recording. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. No, man, there's some cool stuff. There's some real cool stuff. Holler Doom this year is going to be fucking stupid butt. Yeah, Holler Doom this year is going to be fucking stupid. Both days are going to be fucking great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I didn't realize that when you guys played with Bad Wires and Extinction AD that was your first time in Louisville.
That was our like 3rd or 4th show. Like ever. So that was what 2000 and maybe it's like September of 2001, maybe we'll say. Had to be.
Not in 2001.
You don't think so? There's shows it's like shows just started after the summer. Because like it was
talking
like 2001.
21.
Yeah, 2021. Whatever, man. You know what I'm saying. Fuck those numbers. They don't matter. They're all fake anyway. Fuck numbers. Somebody made that shit up. It's all dumb. Fuck that garbage. But
So
still, okay. So
I think you're
2021.
right. It was 21 because Extinction AD was on their way to FTA,
Yeah,
and I think I caught him like three or four
yeah.
times on that run.
So I like. I mean, Magbar. Like I just knew I wanted to play at Magbar. We played our first show was a lantern show, and it was just like, you know, your first show you play, all your friends show up, and like they don't come back to any more shows. That you got the one, and
Yeah.
then then you got to make new friends to keep bringing people into shows. But I'm still under the I like physical media.
Hmm.
And so, like, when I go out to bars and if I saw you from across the room and I didn't know you, you're getting a fucking handbill. And I'm going to tell you about how great Crop is and all these other bands on this bill. And then I'm going to be like, it's here at this time. You should go, and I'm going to hand it to you. And then I do that about 100 times at hardcore shows and everywhere, every fucking night. Because, man, you know,